What's up, everyone? Grizzly here, and welcome back to another one in 7 Days to Die Asylum. It's day 19, and after doing a little bit of mining and a little bit of crafting, I was able to make this ammo press. Also went ahead and threw some stuff into the forges to smelt down. That way we get our quartz ore in there, things we need to start making things that we were trying to make in the last episode. But with that, we've got a lot more things to do to explore. We need to make ammo. We need to make that drone like we were trying to get into the last episode. So with all that, sit back and relax, and let's get this content rolling. All right, so I did a little bit of demo work overnight in here just to kind of try to get this ammo press in, and man, it was a monster to get in here. I mean, I had to play around just to get it set on the floor, but it is in here. After knocking everything out, it's up there. So let's see here. One of the biggest things for me was that we are running out of the 7.62 ammo. Now I do have ammo. I'm pretty sure I have ammo. But I don't have a whole lot of it. 7.62 is definitely ammo that we need to keep our Asylum Overlord fed and essentially cruising. So we need to make this. We need to make this ammo. I don't really want to. I'm not exactly sure. Can I make the high-powered ammo or not? Okay, so I can actually make the ammo, I think. It takes 2 bullet tips, 3 gunpowder, and 1 bullet casing, which I should be able to make that. What does it take for the regular 7.62? So it's really dependent on the bullet tips. So that leads us into how much lead are we playing with? As far as lead is concerned, I really haven't found a lot of lead. I do have some that I can smelt in here, so let's go ahead and look and do that now. Now I can make boxes of 7.62. I can make 2 of these. That would give me 200 rounds, or that would give me 194 rounds. So it's more efficient to do it this way. I think so. So let's just go ahead and start crafting. Or can I... How many boxes do I get out of this? Just the 2. So... and 194. So it's about the same. We'll go ahead and craft that. And it looks like it's the gunpowder holding us back. It doesn't... Oh, that did not take long at all. Oh, that's pretty impressive. Okay, so it looks like we're going to end up needing gunpowder then. Well, I know that we found a fair bit of coal and nitrate powder. We're sitting on a lot of it. So let's go ahead and start cooking up our gunpowder. Which I can't make the stacks of it yet, but I can make the regular stuff. So let's go ahead and mix these. Also going to end up needing to make bullet tips. Which do we still need the brass for that? So bullet casings. So we could use the copper for that, but we're also gonna need zinc. So copper, we've got a fair bit in there. This is iron ore, which we've got a fair bit of iron in there. So let me go ahead and pull the iron out. And let us throw in the zinc. Which I'm not even sure if I have a lot of zinc. That's lead ore. And that's zinc ore. I don't have a lot of zinc. That'll be something else that we'll have to figure out where to mine it, how to go out and find it, that kind of stuff. Go ahead and feed the little bit I got in there. All right, so we were looking at the drone. I went ahead and made myself a nail gun, which means I can get rid of that hammer. And also made myself some motion sensors so we could make the drone. So the robotic drone, we can make a level 4. I'm going to go ahead and craft this guy now. We've got just enough... do I need a level 4 drone? My cobbled old turret actually does a little bit better than the level 1 robotic turret, so I think going with the drone may be the way to go. So let's go ahead and craft the level 4 drone. And overnight I also did make these skill coins. So I'm not exactly sure what it does. So if I open it if I open one up, that gives me some experience, I see. Did that give me a skill point? I think it gave me a skill point. So if I... Yeah, it gave me a skill point. Okay, that's cool. So for skill points then, since I've got 4 to spend now, I know that we were going into that intellect tree. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Infernal intellect. Actually, we need to go back and look at the regular intellect tree. So we need 3 points to get up to level 9. We need that to be level 10. We just need to get this to level 10. We can go ahead and go 1 here. I'm kind of wondering if that's granted to us. It is, so we can go ahead and go 1 more point here. Well, let's go ahead and do that. So we've got those maxed out. Sweet. Other things that I'm kind of wondering about. So we've got a fair bit of these Asylum tokens and this other stuff here from killing all the zombies. Kind of wondering what we need here to make things. Yeah, I just don't think that anything that I make right now with this stuff, I just wouldn't get anything more powerful than what I'm already using. So I think for now, I'll just go ahead and hold on to these again and try to figure out how to use those at some point later. Oh, there's our drone. Our drone is done. Let's go ahead and pop Mr. Drone on the floor. How you doing?
Powering up. All systems go.
Well, I'm glad you're here, even though you are a slight annoyance to me. But that's some extra storage for us, which is absolutely fantastic. We want that. For armor, if I wanted to make a better preacher hat for, like, let's say, bartering, we could make a level 2. We just need to make some armor crafting kits. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I think you just need this stuff for the armor crafting kits. Let's go ahead and make 2 and craft these. I think it's the Enforcer shades that give me the better barter. Is it the Enforcer sunglasses? Yeah, bartering is 4%. I may actually want to make the Enforcer sunglasses rather than the Preacher hat, because the Preacher hat, I think, is just for buying. But the Enforcer sunglasses are just bartering, period. So let's go ahead and craft these. And then with it being 7 a.m., we want to go ahead and try to get a move on here. So let's go ahead and see what we need to do for the day. Now and I probably need to try to get some more concrete mix on the craft if I have any more. We're about 2K up on that right now. Let's go ahead and craft that. And that takes out all the quartz I had. I mean, we're still smelting quartz in. I got plenty of stone. That quartz is definitely a problem. So we're going to end up having to look for quartz as much as we can find it. All right, so my main plan for the day, I want to go and look out and see what else we need to do to get into the desert. We've got an airdrop over here. We've got our opening trade routes over here, so we definitely want to try to get over to the newer town. I don't really need to spend more than... I kind of want to hold off on construction of the Horde base. I have an idea for that. We are going to go back to the church again and give it one more go around. And I have an idea as to how to shore it up. If it doesn't work this time, I'm completely abandoning the church and having no more to do with it. But for today, I want to try to focus on the desert. So let's see what it takes to actually get in the desert, because the biome challenges are still on. Now, we have made it to the desert in the past, but we need to make some of these smoothies. So we need a sunstroke tonic. So let's go ahead and see how I make this. The sunstroke tonic. We're going to need aloe leaves. I've got the oil shale, mushrooms, and water. So let's go ahead and make sure that I plop that on me just to begin with. Should have plenty of water. So all I need to do is go out there and find the aloe leaves off the ground, and that should be good for that challenge. What else do we need? We just need to pick the aloe leaves. We need to drink the tonic. We need to kill 30 zombies, and we need to gather a few items needed to craft the desert gear. This is something that I'm gonna just have to take with me, the desert gear. If I go ahead and just track this right off the bat, I should be okay. Now it says lens 2, and I don't know what that is. What does it take to make a lens? Sand, quartz, lead, stone. Oh, well, I'm smelting a little bit of quartz, but it requires lead and sand. Okay. That I can probably do, so... Uh-oh. Oh, I think that's an actual screamer out there. There she is, and she screamed. Ah, way to get taken out. Alright. I got like one more dude over here, maybe. Alright, not too bad. Alright, now that that interruption is taken care of, let me get back down in here. That's our first Asylum screamer I've seen. So that was a little different. Alright, so let me get some of this stone popped in here. So we're going to give that a few minutes. Also going to do some forged iron here. How much can I make? I'm going to make about 250 of these. We're going to go ahead and craft that in. And then we're just waiting for this. So once I have these lenses, let's see, I need another armor crafting kit, which I can do. Let's see, armor crafting kit. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, then there you go. There we go. So we have to craft this. Oh, we don't need to do it in the desert. We just redeem that. That's fine. All right, so let's head on over to the desert. We're going to head right for the airdrop. And we're also going to start looking for zinc nodes. So I'm not exactly sure if it's like these blue colored ones down here or whatnot, but we definitely need to keep an eye out for zinc and see what we can come up with. But I'm gonna start heading towards the airdrop, towards the desert. Make sure that we're ammo, gas, everything, that we're good. I got 15,000 gas, shouldn't be a problem. Let's get out there and finally start the day. Just on my way to the desert and notice this little encampment right here. Just piqued my curiosity because I see this super corn right here. And some aloe leaves, which I was needing for the sunstroke tonic. Got some dogs already. Feel like I hear another. There he is. Alright. That zombie's just moving in from the outside, which, that's fine. I need to start saving all these resources I find. Dew collectors that kind of work. Oh, that one just disintegrated. Wow. Alright. Definitely need to cut down some more wood also. I am running extremely low on wood. Oh, we got a little bit of food. All right. We'll take it. Ammo pile. And nothing much else to speak of. Interesting little POI. Not too bad. A book on the floor. For another armored up. We'll take it. All right. Let's get out of here. I'm going to take my frame back. So let's go ahead and craft this. Uh-oh. Well, that was a screamer, I think, in the middle of nowhere. Dropped a blue bag. It was like a screamer ghost. Reflex sight mod. Not bad stuff. We'll take it. All right, got the sunstroke tonic. I'm going to go ahead and
Master, we are not alone.
take this guy out. Try to take this guy out real fast and back up into the pine forest. Here we go. There's another level. Not too bad. Here's a supply drop. And we'll go ahead and swig down that yucca juice now. Trick now is just to find the aloe leaves we need. There's one. Well, I mean, I've already crafted the sunstroke tonic, but I'm gonna need more, so that's for sure. We've gotta definitely kill zombies here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the queen there. She's easy. Yeah, I'm really trying to just keep my eyes peeled for the aloe, but unfortunately for me, they look like everything else. So to complete the challenges, really, I just need to kill, about 27 more zombies. See if I can get that guy. Yeah, there's a not so friendly looking guy, Butcher Billy.
Picked up something.
It'd be nice to get one more aloe leaf. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and craft the next tonic. Alright, well, here we go. It looks like I have found old Trader Bob. But we still gotta kill all these zombies, so I'm gonna kind of run around here, kill some zombies, look for more aloe. That way I can get these quests knocked out of the way. Hello. There we go, that wasn't too bad. And I see a little army camp over here that I'm half tempted to go get. I'm gonna go ahead and drink another tonic. Let's go ahead and track this. That way I know how many more zombies I gotta kill. Might just go ahead and clear this real quick. Ow.
Incoming enemies.
Well, not good. Need to go ahead and apply a bandage. Stepped on a landmine by accident. that guy's blue.
Master, we are not alone.
Got a lot of bag coming. I'll lead them out here for a second. Trying to keep an eye on the heat. There's a lot of things to track. So I'm gonna go ahead and consume now.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The ghost fell off. Two more. Alright, and that is everything we need. We're cooling down just a little bit. It's another bag. Wow. Alright, well, I know there's a bottom area to this place. Let's go ahead and finish clearing it.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Clearing it up. Especially since these guys want to keep dropping blue loot bags. I'm not opposed to it. There's a commando outfit. Level 4 radar gloves, which I am wearing level 3, level 2 bike gloves. That would definitely be an upgrade. Go ahead and swap these over. Ooh, and there's a titanium pickaxe. Definitely want to look at that. Let me slip in here. So the titanium pickaxe at a level 4 is definitely doing way more than this. Now, what's the repair for this? Is it just like a regular repair kit? I'm kind of wondering. Let me see. Yes, it is. It's a regular repair kit. So I can go ahead and start using this. That is definitely a good find. I got another lobotomy cleaver, which is doing 50.2 damage. Weeps crimson tears that never dry, and those who wield it report over to operate on the living. And I can't repair this one, so I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the bag. Let me go and pop some stuff on the bike real fast. That way I'm not as over encumbered. Now that I've completed all the challenges too, let me see. So let's go ahead and make this desert gear. I'm gonna go ahead and craft it. That way I don't have to worry about this heat anymore. Waiting for this. Okay, let's go ahead and wear this. That guy went flying. Holy shit. Alright, this I'm gonna put at the top of the stairs. Make sure I'm loaded up, because I know if I open this, we're gonna have a ton of dudes. Yep.
Picked up something.
The nun is still alive. There we go. And let's see what kind of nice loot was hiding in here. Okay. I need my restraint breaker. Alright, there's a set of level 5 Raider gloves. Good stuff. Some more of those titanium ingot. And nothing back there. Alright, this place looks to have been good and got. Alright, let's get over here to Trader Bob, loot his compound, and see what he's got. I mean, I know it's not going to be Trader Bob, it's going to be Trader somebody, but I see a truck over here. And a mailbox with Fireman's Almanac. Reduce collision damage to vehicles. We badly need that one. Okay, ooh. This is looking pretty cool. Some iron knuckles, another engine, that's nice. And why are there 2 demo zombies in the back of that truck? Oh, there's actually a level 5 wrench. That one's better than ours. We'll take it. And I'm half tempted to just go ahead and see if I can't pop these demos buttons. That way I don't have to worry about them.
Master, we are not alone.
Or kill them. Either way, that works. There's the vehicle fuel saver mod. Definitely take that. Some more books to read. Big hitters. Vehicle adventures. Getting doubles on those. Four times scope. Getting really lucky with the books. Up to the top. Ooh, got a crate. All good things. Little ladder. Alright, I think I've got most of his compound. Time to go over and check him out personally and see what he's got. Garage storage with one of those compressor tools. We have like a lot of those, and those ratchet sets. Maybe sell those to him. It gets funny that we're just gonna go ahead and sell what he's got back to him. Just very encumbered. All right, Cyborg Zero, nice to meet you.
Count on you. Here you go.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the wood of all things. We're gonna need that. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these time charges. I don't exactly need these. Sell you the radiator. I'd like to sell you this iron sledge, but you won't take it. I'll probably sell you the biker gloves. That's fine. The rifle parts, the cash. Everything else I think I'm good on. All right, so looking and seeing what he has. He really doesn't have anything that I saw that I was particularly interested in. He's got a stone grinder here. He does have some more bullets, but beyond that, I'm not seeing anything that I would particularly want to buy from him. He does have those forged titanium ingots, which, again, I don't know what I use this for. I might just go ahead and buy up the ammo. That way I have some. Probably go ahead and sell you the brass, too. I shouldn't sell that, but... So he does have our next job. He's got the special job, opening trade routes. We do need to take this one, because we are into tier 4 jobs. It would be nice to know where Trader Hugh is at. This is for Trader Jen, where you trekked in the snow. Okay.
You must have more guts than you can hang on your fence.
Well, it said Trader Jen, but it's got to be Trader Hugh, and it's just right over here. So since the traders don't close, let's just pop over there and take a look at it.
Enemies, prepare for conflict.
And we need to go home now. We need to go that way anyway, because we need to make our way home. Tomorrow is day 20, and we have to start getting prepped up for the horde. Well, I don't think this is exactly the snow. And that guy looks pissed, but I'm going to let him be over there. Alright. Way to sneak up on me, pig.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, it's all bad, drone. There's a army munitions box on the wall with some good ammo in it. Definitely take it. Another munitions box. More valuable ammo. Large ammo pile. More good stuff. Another ammo pile with some more bullets. We'll go ahead and eat that now. Why not? Drink that too. There's a machine gunner book. Automatic weapons do 10% more damage. That's very useful. Alright, you got our covert cats. You do not, but you got an eye candy that I'll buy. Alright, then there's a gun safe here. That's some lockpicks. I could break into it. Now the question is, can I get back there? Because there looks to be a bunch of good stuff back there.
You last-minute types just piss me off. Always running late, never prepared.
Tracker Voss. Alright, Tracker Voss. Give me a minute. Let me finish raiding your compound and I will get right to you, bud. There's a Mega Crush. Water. Pineapple juice. Milk. Another Forged Ahead that we'll definitely take. We need those Forged Ahead books. Gotta make that that chemistry station. That's what we're needing. Marksman's Madness. We'll deal. Alright, Tracker Voss. I'd like to get into your gun safes too, but that's not happening for me.
Not too shabby. Let's see how you handle the next one.
Alright, we're gonna need... Kind of tempted to take the coal, but I can go mine for that. Let's take this magazine bundle. We're gonna go ahead and wear our shades. I'm gonna see if I can sell him some stuff.
Ah, the sweet smell of gunpowder.
Other than that, that looks to be what there was. Let me go ahead and see what he's got to buy. He's definitely got some better guns. Oh, he's got exploding crossbow bolts. Those would be nice. Especially for Horde, that would be pretty good. I'm tempted to buy those. And other than that, I am not seeing anything else that I would particularly want. So let's go ahead and... How much are those crossbow bolts? That's a lot of money. Can I make the
Now you're
exploding
armed and
crossbow
dangerous.
bolts?
Just like me.
I cannot make the exploding ones. Yeah, I'm very tempted to take these. I think I will. Let's go ahead and buy them. See if he's got any jobs. He's got some to the north. He's got one to the south. He's definitely got some tier 4 stuff to do. Blood rituals, hellish purges. But we want to go home and load up and see what we can do. I'd like to really get behind his shelving unit. I'm kind of wondering if there's a way to accomplish that. All right, well, as that looks to be about everything that there was to offer, I'm gonna go ahead and start trekking on home. That way we can get our started overnight crafting and doing what we need to do. Oh, maybe the trader does close, just closes later. Well, let's get the hell out of here then. All right, well, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and trek on home, get things figured out for the upcoming base build that we need to get started with. And then after the Horde Night passes, we are definitely going to look into start making a move over to either probably the desert over here. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode right here. So thank you to everyone that's watched, liked, and subscribed. If you're enjoying the content, you enjoy what you see, consider giving the video a like, comment, or even a subscription to the channel, as it does help us grow. Be sure to catch the other content on the channel. And as always, this is Grizz, and I'll see you in the next episode.